I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're muted. Oh, there you go. You were
Okay.
muted that whole time. And there,
Just saw our mouse moving.
yes.
So if we can do committee introductions. I'm Julie Driscoll. I'm the Health and Human Services Director.
I'm Brad Stern, the Washington County Attorney.
Jessica Lasso, Probation Parole Agent, Department of Corrections.
I'm Jamie Ludebeck. I'm the Director of Community Development for Washington County.
Sergeant Dennis, Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Angie Surwa, I'm a contract specialist for Department of Health Services, and Washington County is part of my region.
Very good. So have a discussion concerning the background of Chapter 980 and the committee's purpose.
So for purposes of anybody who may be watching remotely, and even for our own committee members here today, this is the first time that Washington County has had to convene a temporary Chapter 980 committee. The law changed, I think it was in 2018. And at that time, what ended up happening was the law shifted such that now it's the county's responsibility to find placement for individuals who are committed under Chapter 980 of the Wisconsin statutes. Essentially, what this means is when you have somebody who has been convicted of a crime involving a sex offense, and of course, Angela, if I'm misspeaking anything, this is kind of your area of expertise, let me know. When the sentence has been completed, potentially those individuals can be committed under Chapter 980 of the Wisconsin statutes and deemed by a court to be a sexually violent person and committed to a treatment facility for an indeterminate period of time. And at some point in time, those individuals can then petition the court for a placement in the community and to go under community supervision. And in the event that occurs, it's the county's responsibility now to find a placement for those individuals within their county of residence. We've been directed by Washington County Circuit Court to find placement for an individual named Eric J. Dahl. This is his county of residence. He's been approved for community supervision. So the purpose of this committee is now to convene and to see if we can locate a suitable placement for this individual within our community. Like, have the nuts and bolts of that right, Angela?
You did
Okay,
the Reader's Digest version.
that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, just kind of give
Perfect.
some quick background as to what we really are all about here. It's our obligation then in this case to report to, once we found an appropriate placement, report that placement to the state. And then ultimately the court gets informed of that placement. I think there's a status hearing on this particular case in the Washington County Circuit Court toward the end of April, where they want to know what progress this committee has made in locating a placement. So hopefully we will be able to begin that process today and be able to report to the court in April as to where things stand. We don't have to have our work completed by April. I think we have 120 days to complete the work, but the court will want an update from us. It's important we try to get this done within 120 days, because if we don't, the county potentially faces penalties and financial penalties, as a matter of fact, which we want to obviously avoid. So, any questions about any of that so far? No. Okay.
Okay. So can we need to convene in closed session pursuant to section 19.851D. Can I get a motion to convene in closed session?
I'll make that motion.
And
I'll
can I get-
second.
Okay. And so are we in closed session then?
Well, we got to vote on that. All
Oh,
in
we have to-
favor?
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.